So before, when I would record a video, I had like, the camera off to the side, but when I first started recording, I realized that my hand covered up 90% of the cube. So now I'm just gonna opt in for this perspective, which is one I don't like too much. However, at least you get to see some part of the cube rather than just, it being a 20-minute solve of, or a 20-minute video of just my hand making, you know, whatever. So, and I opt to like solve this puzzle on the table. So, forgive me if it if the microphone peaks. But right now, what I am doing is, well, first I'm getting the star, which is how it's normally done. All right, well, that's one edge in. Let's see if I can find another edge. Oh, well, there's the red, green, and the red, green, and white corner, so I can plug that in here. Then we got this red and blue, there's the red and blue edge. This is not one of my favorite puzzles because most of the time it's just taken up. It's a a particularly long solve, and it's just mindless looking for pieces rather than employing like any clever tactics. Although the main difficulty of the solve comes to the end where you have one face that needs permutation, as well as like other rotations of individual pieces, but so far it takes a while to get there. Let's see, what else can we do? So I'll pink, blue, and red, which I see over here. Alright, now we need, so it's that. How do I do this again? There was a much faster way, but oh well. I remember it now. So that's this little part done. Now I got to do it for all of them, and then it's very similar to the last two layers on the 3x3, which you can immediately tell this is similar to a 3x3 because there are, while these puzzles are not mechanically equivalent, you would see the relations between some other pieces. So, for example, this corner will only ever be a corner, same as the 3x3 corner will only ever be a 3x3 corner, as well as an edge and a center. So this is very similar to the 3x3, and the solve is, which makes the solve very similar as well. Alright, is there a yellow, blue, and light green? Well, I can put in this one actually. Ah, there we go. So that looks like it's done for, well, except for this one. I need the green and yellow, which I can see easily over here. Alright, Now it's very similar to the 3x3, so that's 1 out of the 5 edges. It's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. Now I'm gonna try to get these, or at least all of these, to be gray. So that was easy. Are they all permuted correctly? No, they are not. So how did I do this? I can, well, is there a 3 cycle that can occur? No, they're all 2 swaps. So I can employ a commutator. So that would switch 2 of them. And then I can, well, actually, no, that wouldn't be too helpful because that would get messed up. Oh, I've done a 3 cycle. Well, every 3 cycle is just 2 pair swaps. So now all the edges are in place. This corner is correct, this corner is incorrect, this one is incorrect. So we have another 3 cycle. So I could employ a commutator here, right? But of course that messes everything up. So what I could do is I would bring this here. And now we just have to permute these 3 edges. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and now for the last one. All right, it's solved. All right, thanks for watching.